สนับสนุนโดยบริษัท IRPC จำกัดมหาชน
So, Ambassador, I think it's very important that India is sponsoring, supporting construction, improvement of this trilateral highway from eastern India into Myanmar and northern Thailand, altogether more than 1,000 kilometers. What are the opportunities that will be created by this highway, in your opinion?
Biggest gain for three countries will be a tremendous increase in trade and trade leading to investments.
Yes.
Because unless you have connectivity, trade cannot improve.
Yes.
And it will open up opportunities in areas which are currently not connected, and therefore they cannot bring out their economic potential.
Yes.
As far as our Northeast is concerned, all four states eventually will benefit from this connectivity. Myanmar will definitely benefit. It's a transit state.
Yes.
And Thailand will also benefit because ultimately Thai goods, for example, can reach India, cutting across the
Myanmar.
time taken in Myanmar as well. Of course, Myanmar is a border country. And therefore, all three in the end will benefit a lot from this.
Nice.
And we read this also with this development with what is being done with regard to economic corridors in the ASEAN context. And of course, the development of ports on the western seaboard of Myanmar.
Yes, the Dawai project.
Dawai project, for example, which is very important for Thailand right now.
Yes.
And that connectivity with Dawai to portions of the trilateral highway will also mean that there would be good and fast connectivity as far as goods is concerned and containers are concerned. So they can move very easily through this trilateral.
I see. From the northeast of India into Myanmar and into Thailand. And when we have the Dawai development project in Myanmar, the deep sea port, the industrial complex are completed, the benefit from this trilateral highway will also be over there, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And the more connectivity we have, the better it's going to get. There are some other projects in the region, as you know.
Yes.
And for example, in the BIMSTEC context, we are talking about a multimodal project of transport called the Kaladan project. And that project also will then eventually connect up to the trilateral because it envisages transportation by sea, by river, and by road. And if that can be connected with the trilateral, it will just add to the value of that project as well.
I see. Before, we heard a lot about China paying a lot of attention to ASEAN, to AEC. Now it's time for India to do about the same thing?
We have actually always, as you know, paid attention to the ASEAN since 1991 when we launched our Look East policy.
Yes.
ASEAN has always been central to us in terms of our thinking, especially Thailand. Because we share a maritime boundary with Thailand.
Yes.
And it's a crucial country as far as the location is concerned for us because it leads us to other ASEAN countries through our immediate neighbor, which is Myanmar. And we have a lot of business interests in Thailand.
Yes.
We have a large population in Thailand, and we have now close to 1 million tourists who visit Thailand. So for us, development of a relationship with Thailand and then of course ASEAN is very important. And as you know, we are also now embarking, or we have started our negotiations quite some time ago on the Comprehensive Economic Agreement with Thailand and the ASEAN-India FTA. So both these projects are also ongoing. And when you have connectivity, then you link it up with the liberalization of trade, goods and services and investment, then you would get certainly good results.
Yeah. What is the latest development on Indian-Thai free trade area agreement or the FTA?
Well, we are making good progress. We've had 25 rounds, as you know.
25 rounds of
25 rounds of
negotiations.
negotiations.
The last one ended when? Just recently?
Last one was yes, recently in New Delhi, which was just about a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And now we are going to have another meeting in Thailand this time,
Yes.
where we are possibly going to reach the end. And we're closer to the end now. And we just hope that we will be able to make quick progress so that we could perhaps announce it in the near future.
How comprehensive is it, this Indian-Thai FTA?
It's very comprehensive because besides the liberalization of goods, as you know, there is right now a limited free trade agreement between India and Thailand.
Yes.
And that has 85 goods which are liberalized. So you have 0% tariff on those
Very
those
small.
goods. Yes, but actually the trade volume of these 85 goods is quite a bit
I
in our bilateral trade. So they were carefully chosen because they mattered a lot for both
Yeah.
economies. The ones we are going to add are also important.
Yes.
And they have emerged since we started this FTA as also important areas which need to be
How
also
many
liberalized.
goods will be added to the FTA?
We don't have the final figure as yet. That depends on the final negotiations. But certainly this number will go up substantially. And then, of course, we
that's-
also talk about services because we have, as you know, there are 4 modes that negotiators talk about, mode 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And with the coming of the ASEAN Economic Community,
Yes.
services liberalization will in any case become important, and not just for ASEAN but also in particular for Thailand.
Yes.
So therefore, when you have progress in that area, it makes it very important for this tie-up to happen between India and ASEAN in general. And of course, this will lead to liberalization of investments because things like rules of origin and other issues will also figure in this comprehensive agreement.
So manufacture goods, services, and investment.
That's right.
Being discussed. So when you expect India to sign this FTA with Thailand?
Well, if left to me, I would say as soon as
soon as-
possible.
yes.
But it's the negotiators who have to deal with this issue.
Sometime
on
next
both
year?
sides. Well, I'm not certain about. I can't give you a time frame, but we are, as I said, we are very near,
Very
and,
close
to it,
the final
to finalization.
agreement.
So we just hope that it could happen even this year.
You talking about the upcoming ASEAN India summit. So our Prime Minister Khun Yingrak Shinawatra invited for
Yes,
December
as I
summit?
said, all the 10 ASEAN leaders are invited and they are all participating. So we are ready to welcome the Prime Minister in India.
And the same, how many are likely to attend? Most of them or
Everyone, I think.
everyone? And
each
that
one.
will be in New Delhi.
In New Delhi, yes.
And is it the first time or
Well,
for the summit?
this is the 20th year, so it's a commemorative summit. And of course, we've had India-ASEAN summits since early this century. So we've had quite a few before, but this is a special one because the 20th year of our engagement with ASEAN.
I see, 20th anniversary. So we'll come back after this break.
Thank you.